Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting in night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burreaux out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine, and I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Here we go.
Right to the air is Burreaux. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Burrow will throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. And a nice play there from the new pickup, signed just this past week to help fortify this defense.
He truly is the definition of an impact player. Surprise, surprise that it took this long for someone to pick him up.
Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the bench. Bengals 22-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Moss on the give up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Moss. From the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
To kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now it's Burreaux. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Samson Abukum able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He'll get a short kick here as this is... Toward the sideline.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. A A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Back to throw now on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Bo Melton. On the move past the 40, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Colts! Bo Melton, 63 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. A try here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Bo Melton with a touchdown reception to finish the drive off. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit. To the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Burreaux. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're able to work this across. Midfield to the 48. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burreaux. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down. Again, it's Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So on fourth down, off goes Burreaux. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game at Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll look to throw. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on second down. Burreaux. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Again, it's Burreaux. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Burreaux. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. From 13 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Check smash. Cowboy 80. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Burreaux over the middle. That's caught by Chase. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. They will throw on first down with Burreaux. He completes it to Boyd. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. To the air again, Burreaux. He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll square off against the visiting Houston Texans. More good stuff later in the afternoon. One being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Chicago Bears. And lastly, on Sunday Night Football, this will be one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw here. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. Deep back over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Indy. 55 yards. Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with a ball like that.
All of that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of the ball, though. You think you've got coverage. The play gets extended. Now you've got to find a receiver to plaster onto before the ball gets there. Very difficult to do.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And quickly they get to the line. Second and 2. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Again, it's Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run here with Taylor. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they go play action now. Burreaux. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now it's Burreaux. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Throwing again, it's Burreaux. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burreaux. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw him. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there to pick that one off.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown. And the Colts are... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On third down, here's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bengals take over first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. This is Mixon on the draw. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First down, here's Burreaux. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Burreaux setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Burreaux looking to pass. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Burreaux will throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
All right, you've had to... put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll buy some time right.
They're going right back to Pittman.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his first career touchdown in his... A draw play for Mixon, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burreaux, and that is incomplete. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Moss. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That, before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Colts, They begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
She right got me.